and weather with Mike Morgan.
Well, we hope you're warm and cozy tonight. A lot of things to consider on our upcoming big-time winter storm, major winter storm. And I would go ahead and take every precaution that you may think is necessary because this will be of historical proportions. Let's take a look. Here's our sunset tonight. And, well, before we get to that, let's talk about these historical snowstorms we've seen in the past. You know, a lot of folks still talk about Christmas Eve of 2009. The grand total was 14.1 for the entire storm because it snowed a little bit into Christmas Day morning. But for the 24-hour period, that was the all-time record for the heaviest Oklahoma City snowfall at 13.5 inches. Then we had these other ones in the number 2, 3 position and the number 4 position. There is a pretty good chance that Saturday of this coming weekend is going to be in this range right here. But it's going to snow a fair amount Friday evening, and it's going to snow a fair amount Sunday morning. Not records, but you're going to add to some really big totals on Saturday on either side of Saturday, and we're talking about really getting a massive winter storm with lots of blowing and drifting snow combined with very cold temperatures. Here's our sunset tonight in Oklahoma City, and it was clear out there. Our temperatures are in the 30s this evening. No problems for tonight, no problems for your morning drive, and no problems for tomorrow. So a day to prepare tomorrow. 39 degrees outside right now, northeasterly wind at about 9. Guthrie is 37, 25 in Kingfisher tonight, 36 in Moore, 36 in Norman, 37 in Shawnee, 39 in Seminole, 31 in Ponca, and 27 in Clinton. High cloud cover starting to pick up from the west. Storm system now coming on shore in Southern California, and it's going to come out in 2 big waves. But the timeline from beginning to end is mid to late afternoon Friday until about 11 a.m. on Sunday. But 2 definite waves of heavier snow and in some cases heavier sleet snow combination as it comes on out. There it is right there, brand new, just came out, winter storm warning now in effect for the entire K4 viewing area from the Kansas border down into northwest Texas. Again, that is our entire viewing area. That's a brand new winter storm warning, just upgraded from a winter storm watch, which is the dark red. The winter storm warning now in the bright red, just coming in just seconds ago from the National Weather Service. You know, I think this map still looks really accurate. And this is no drifting. These are the actual snow totals. Take a close look here. The Kansas border's to the north. There's the Red River to the south. The snow totals drop off in southern Oklahoma because there's heavy sleet and then snow on top of the heavy sleet accumulations there. And for the metro, you're looking at either side a foot, but a lot of data says it's going to be more than 12 inches of snow. So let's just talk about numbers. 14.4 in Guthrie, 11.2 in Moore, 14.7 in Edmond, 16 in Chandler, 11.4 in Shawnee, 13.1 in El Reno, 14.9 in Kingfisher, and these could come very close to exactly verifying based on all the data that we continue to see. And we have this heavy sleet down here in the southern part of our state, some power outages with that. Widespread power outages in the Red River Valley into northern Texas, and the Dallas-Fort Worth Metroplex will totally shut down. Giant hub there, it'll be closed for days, I think, down there in northern Texas. All those DFW hubs, which will have a cascading effect, which will last into early middle part of next week for airline travel. Closures, top of the scale. Roads, top of the scale. You don't want to be traveling in all this. Wind chill advisories are going to go into effect for dangerously low wind chills, bottoming out between -15 and -20. So the sleet comes in during the mid to late afternoon hours on Friday, not tomorrow, but Friday. And by Friday evening, it really kicks in with heavy sleet and heavy snow. And that continues through Saturday morning. Then it goes to light snow for a few hours, and then the second wave comes out Saturday afternoon through Sunday morning. That's why the snow totals get so heavy. And the Arctic front comes through Friday morning. We'll see 40 and 45 mile per hour winds from the north Friday morning, and the temperatures and the wind chill factors go into a dangerous free fall right down to about -10, -15 all day Saturday night into Sunday with all that dense snowpack and the blowing and drifting snow. So you can see how this is certainly one we have to take heed and make all those preps for. Think about the pets, think about the animals, think about the livestock, think about the birds, think about freezing pipes, all those things. 25 for a low temperature tonight. Temperatures will be in the low 20s to the upper 20s in the morning. And sunshine, then partly to mostly cloudy by later in the day. A good day tomorrow, not much wind, and 53, upper 40s to middle 50s across our state. Midday Friday, here comes the snow and here comes the sleet. It'll be filling in and developing midday Friday. Strong winds out of the north-northeast with free-falling temperatures, some 30 and 40-mile-per-hour wind gusts, and by Friday evening, snow, a little sleet as well, heavy sleet in the orange Friday evening, heavy, and these are temperatures Friday evening with wind chills near zero, mid-teens to middle and a few upper 20s, but dropping temperatures. So here you go. 25 tonight, 53, no problems tomorrow. Friday morning, no problems Friday morning. 31, dropping to 18 by late afternoon and early evening. Goes to 100%. Strong north winds. 7 to 9 on Saturday. Wind chills about negative 15. Sunday morning, 3, still snowing. Snow ends by 11 a.m. Sunday, and then mostly cloudy the rest of the day. 11 on Sunday. Negative 3 Monday morning. Sunny and 28 for a daytime high. Oklahoma City, 11 to 14 inches of snow. That's my forecast. Next week, temperatures slowly moderate and perhaps a 50 out there. A weekend away, guys, on that 7-day plus 4 this evening.
Oh, brother, what a stretch we have coming up there. Thank you.